Bonafide Hustler here. Bonafide Hustler here. Bonafide Hustler here. Bonafide Hustler here. And now we're gonna hit up some more neighborhood-wide garage sales. What's going on, guys? It's Chris the Bonafide Hustler, and it's E-Money right there.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? We're gonna check out some neighborhood sales. Pretty pumped up about it.
All right, so if you guys haven't figured out, this is what we do for spare cash on the weekends. We make a lot of money doing it. So join us in checking out some garage sales. That's what we're gonna do right freaking now. So you guys, in part one, we're going to neighborhood-wide garage sales, and the same thing here in part two. We're doing the same exact thing. And the way we kind of do it is we just scope this stuff, right? If it looks good from the street, we stop the car and we go check it out. But this morning was a really, really good morning already, and we're hoping to top that by finding some more things. But you just never know. It's also about 9:30, and we're at pretty much the second neighborhood-wide garage sale that we're checking out. Dude, there's a dude on a Segway up here. What is this guy doing?
Eco-hustling.
That could be an eco-hustler, but I don't understand, because where would he put all of his stuff? That guy's kind of scary. He's like snooping around in people's yards and stuff. Okay, that's like shady hustler. So yeah, we're just gonna drive by. This neighborhood's looking kind of poor, so we might not find anything in this neighborhood. It's just not looking like a well-populated neighborhood-wide garage sale like it was depicted to be on Craigslist. And that's where we found these places, by the way, guys. We found them on Craigslist. If you just type in neighborhood or community, you'll be able to find these things. Okay, so we're making the executive decision to get the hell out of this neighborhood because it's not really panning out and there are not many sales. So we're gonna go to another one. Of course, we've got our plans that we spent last night messing with, and we're gonna go to this other garage sale neighborhood that is just down the road, really. And then there's one after that that's in a golf community, and then there's one after that that's in central Austin for the most part. So plan well, plan accordingly, and always have a contingency plan, because not every neighborhood-wide garage sale is going to be a good neighborhood. So here we go. Let's go find another good neighborhood. Yard sale. Okay, so we're here in the Harris Branch neighborhood of Austin, Texas. Not the greatest neighborhood, but then again, it's a neighborhood-wide garage sale. So we're gonna go look up and down the streets and see what we find, and we'll get some footage of pretty much passing by a bunch of garage sales, because that's how we do it. So we're gonna check this thing out, and I mean, there's a piece of junk garage sale right there. That one looks pretty awful. So we don't stop at that. This one's got some electronics. No. You know, as a general rule, one of the things that I like to do, and I'm not like trying to be degrading, demeaning, or whatever, but I really try to look at the people manning up the garage sale first, almost about the same time that I look at the products. Just because you can tell a lot about that sale just by looking at the person. And they always say you can't judge a book by its cover, but you do as you get better at hustling. And I've been doing this for like 9 years. As you get better at hustling, you learn a little bit about yourself and your senses, and you notice certain things and correlations. And one of the things that I've noticed is I can pretty much pick out a pretty good sale just looking at the person that's manning up the sale. So we're just looking around. And I don't know. We'll just see if it's any good. There's no real telling, but we can scan a lot from the truck here, so we are just kind of putting around and checking it out. Some golf stuff, some fishing stuff. None of it looks really, really crazy quality, expensive stuff, so we are passing it by. And this one has a lonely kid in the garage. I don't really need a lonely kid right now, so we'll pass that one up. I think E-Money said it correctly. There's a lot of new school stuff down here. And new school can be good, but you can pick out new school right from the car. You don't have to like get out. That one looks weird. You don't want to check that one out? Okay.
There's just a lot of current day.
Let's go look at that. No.
Oh, what's that?
There's a scooter of some sort here. I love scooter stuff, man. It's go check this one out. Okay, so there was nothing at that one. We were looking at that little scooter thing, and I was just in my head going, okay, $100 or less, I'd buy it, you know, working or non-working. So I'm gonna go pick up E-Money down the road over here and see what he thinks about this next garage sale down there that he wanted to walk to. We'll see. Okay, so we're gonna leave this neighborhood because it doesn't look that great. I think I've seen a fair representation of what this neighborhood has just by passing by damn near 20 or 30 of these garage sales. Alright, we said we're going to leave this neighborhood, but we decided not to because we see some biker gear on the ground here on this garage sale. We're going to go check this one out.
Oh no, man.
Dude, that was agonizing. Okay, so we did end up buying those leathers. Not all of them, but two Harley Davidson authentic, what is it? A jacket and what are those things called? Chaps. Yeah. And another jacket that was really, really cool. Super biker jacket. So you know I'm gonna be playing around with that on the video. But we got them all for a really decent deal. I think it's gonna work out pretty well. Scared me a tiny bit, a little bit out of my comfort zone. But I did a hustler tactic that, oh, I swear it was gonna work. It was getting really close, but she didn't buy into it. So she must be really attached to this stuff. But I think I got a decent deal, and we'll talk about that when I show you the actual close-up of that haul. All right. So we just okay. So we saw an RC little remote helicopter show, and we just stumbled upon this thing. So we're gonna go check it out and go see what's going on. Dude, these things are crazy. I love remote control car stuff, or remote control helicopters or planes, so these guys are the professional dudes flying their helicopters in weird ways. Wow, this is crazy. Look to your right, bro. Look at this stuff. Wow. This is the real deal stuff, man. Wow. I have a feeling. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, so we're done with that little helicopter remote control little meet. We spent about 10 minutes there, and now we are in Shadow Glen, which is a community close to Austin, Texas, in a town called Manor. But Shadow Glen is best known for its golf courses and stuff. So this could be a good place to find quality items, and we're going to be looking around for garage sales in this area probably for the next 15 to 30 minutes, and we might call it a day after this. We did pretty good today, honestly. We really did good. Or should I say we did well. Grammar genius. Backing up. Let's start going back to the main road just to see what's up. Yeah, I thought people in the golf neighborhood would have better shit. Yikes. Those are like diner chairs. That's cool. I suppose when you live in a golf neighborhood, man, you get your own water slide and everything too. Jesus.
Water slide.
Water slide.
Oh. Handy stuff.
Computers. Got a little nerdy guy here. Got a computer tower.
What's on that rack?
A bunch of crap.
Last rack that you saw.
What's up with all these people having steamers, dude? Stupid steamers to take stupid stains out of your stupid sofa. Cheap bike? Yep.
Cheap bike.
Cheap bike? Nope. No thank you. There's a Range Rover ahead of us. That's garage sailing too. This must be a super hustler. He doesn't even know the Bonafide hustler is behind him though. Well, he pulled over. Yep. That's a submission tactic, guys. That means he knows who was behind him. Alright, so we're still in the Shadow Glen neighborhood, checking out some stuff. And for the most part, I pay attention to how new the neighborhood is, and that kind of dictates what I think I'm going to be seeing when I roll past these garage sales. And this is one of those somewhat newer neighborhoods, and I know every single town out there in America will have newer neighborhoods that are away from the central part of town where houses are still kind of affordable for the general public. Now, those kind of neighborhoods have they have stuff, they just don't have as quality or rare or eclectic things as you will find in neighborhoods that have more established like trees and more towards the central part of town. The reason why we are here today is because it's neighborhood wide, so we have an increased chance of finding something good in a neighborhood that more than likely has a lot of more current day things. So it's kind of hard to say if it works out. It's the best thing to do at 10:40 in the morning, and that's what time it is here. Okay, E-Money decided to go walk out here because he saw a bike trailer that might be something expensive. We'll check it out. We're just gonna go look. Okay, so not so bad. I mean, for $1, I picked up this cool Radio Shack phone. I love these things in my antique booth. They sell well, so I bought it. And we'll see what else we can find, or we might call it a day. We don't know yet. We'll see. Okay, we were about to call it quits in this neighborhood, but we're gonna go check out this one last thing because we do see a guy messing with a bob stroller over there. So we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so we're done with Shadow Glen. We didn't see much of that last garage sale. Lady had some decent stuff, but I think she was some sort of antiquer girl herself. She probably had a booth, and we were looking at some of the remnants from the booth. So I think all in all today, if you watched part 1, you would have seen a lot of the cool stuff that we found. And don't forget to watch when I actually look deeper into the haul when I bring that stuff into my garage. But for the most part, I think we're done today. It's already 11 o'clock. And what do you think, E-Money? Decent day?
Decent day. Found some pretty interesting things. Saw just a lot of it, a lot of the insight that what Chris has, and just asking questions, just looking through the garages and so on and so forth.
Yeah, definitely. And I've learned a little bit from little E-Money over here. That guy's crazy, man. God, he's really good. So, I'm pretty happy with today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Bonafide Hustler channel. You're going to learn a lot of stuff here. And don't forget to catch Bonafide live when you see me. It's going to be usually around Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Around 8 p.m. is when I usually try to do a live session. But as usual, you can find me on Facebook, The Bonafide Hustler. And you can find me on Twitter, YouTube Hustler. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to watch when I actually go deeper into this haul in the garage. There's some good stuff that we found today. Alright guys, take it easy.